In Seoul, a deal years in the making is finally sealed. Trump lands with promises of billions and leaves with South Korea's handshake. Markets surge, cameras flash, and talk of nuclear submarines ripples through the Pacific. Trade, defense, and ambition now collide as Washington and Seoul redraw the map of power in Asia. The United States and South Korea have just struck a major trade deal. President Donald Trump confirmed the breakthrough during the final leg of his Asia tour, telling reporters in Seoul that an agreement had been pretty much finalised. The announcement sent the South Korean won climbing against the US dollar, signalling renewed confidence in the trade-reliant economy. At a dinner hosted by South Korean President Lee Jae Myung, Trump told reporters,
"We did reach a deal on trade."
The comment came during the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit, where the two leaders also discussed shipbuilding, investment, and North Korea. While neither side revealed specific terms, officials close to the talks told Reuters that Seoul could pledge up to $350 billion in new investments linked to industrial and technology sectors, out of which $200 billion in cash. In exchange, Washington is expected to lower select tariffs, boosting exports on both sides. President Trump's stop in Seoul is part of his three-nation Asia tour, starting in Malaysia for the ASEAN meeting before heading to Japan and later South Korea. His trip has focused on trade, security partnerships, and rebuilding regional supply chains amid global economic shifts. Trump called his meeting with President Lee tremendous and said both nations had come to conclusions on several important items, emphasizing that national security was also central to their discussions. Meanwhile, in a notable policy appeal, President Lee urged the US to permit South Korea access to nuclear fuel for its submarine program. Lee clarified that Seoul does not intend to build nuclear-armed submarines, but wants nuclear-propelled ones for extended undersea operations. The South Korean president explained that diesel submarines have limited capacity for submerged missions, which restricts South Korea's ability to track North Korean and Chinese submarines. Lee argued that US approval for nuclear fuel use would significantly reduce Washington's military burden in East Asia. Analysts say this proposal could mark a significant shift in South Korea's defense strategy. Nuclear-powered submarines would allow longer patrols and enhance deterrence in the Pacific, where tensions with North Korea remain volatile. However, such a move could heighten regional sensitivities, especially with China closely watching US-South Korean defense ties. For now, both leaders appear eager to highlight cooperation rather than conflict. Trump has framed the agreement as part of his broader effort to secure fair and reciprocal trade, while Lee stressed mutual benefit and stability in the Asia-Pacific.